I've walked through flame with steady eyes. No sudden blame, no compromise. The heat was real, the pressure high, but steel is forged when sparks collide. I don't carry smoke, I don't carry fear. What tried to break me, let me clear. Calm after fire, steady and strong. No fragile wire, no need to prolong. Calm after fire, refined by pain. A gentleman stronger again. I've seen the fall, I've felt the burn. Turn. No wasted rage, no reckless sound. The loudest blaze burns to the ground. Heat makes noise, but strength stays still. Yeah. Calm after fire, nothing to prove. No cheap desire, no death. electric guitar with slow tremolo. Low sustained bass drone underneath. No drums, first 4 bars. Brush snare into softly at bar 5. Let the space breathe. There's weight inside my chest that never made a sound. Words I never let escape still move beneath the ground. Learn the cost of speaking when silence serves me more. Not every truth needs daylight, not every wound needs war. Single note blues phrase, slow bend on the 3rd bar. Bass holds root, kick drum steady and minimal. Attention, I don't raise my tone. Pressure builds in quiet, man, until it turns to stone. You won't see it coming, you won't hear it form. But what I never said out loud can outlast any storm. The strongest lines are drawn when nothing's said at all. Not broken, just disciplined and wise. No thunder when I move, no banner in the wind. A gentleman survives by holding what's within. Blues laid enters with controlled grit. No shredding, long bends, space between phrases. Let silence hit after each line. Silence is a weapon when you know how to hold it. A blade without reflection, sharp because it's folded. Every word unspoken, carved into my frame. Not weakness, not emotion, just a calibrated flame. Echoes of the unspoken still shape the man I am. Unbroken without demanding hand. No noise to prove my worth, no need to justify. The loudest men fall first, the quiet men survive. Kill myself out. Bass fades slowly. Single sustained guitar note, cut clean, no reverb tail. low sustained bass note, clean electric guitar picking, slow minor Pizio. No drums, first 6 bars, brush snare into softly bar 7. Leave noticeable space. There's a weight that never shows in the way a man stands tall. It hides behind his steady eyes. It never speaks at all. You won't see it in his hands, you won't hear it in his tone, but every quiet breath he takes carries one he owns. Single note melodic space, bass holding rule. Soft kicked as lightly, bills unpaid, mistakes made, promises he keeps. Not every war is visible, not every scar bleeds. He doesn't ask for sympathy, he doesn't shift the blame. He just absorbs the pressure and tightens up the frame. Silence builds his gravity inside a steady spine. Waits on silence, rest upon my chest. No defiance, no need to protest. I carry what is mine without a pause or sign. The gentleman survives by drawing the line. Long sustained bends, drum steady and animal. Let silence land between phrases. There's no cloud in empty rooms, no medals for restraint, just discipline and quiet breath, then strength without complaint. The world won't see the balance of what is given up, but every time I don't collapse, I feel another curve. moonlit blues riff, deep basses immediately, kick steady, snare dry and sharp, no cymbal wash. Movement in silence, precision in pace, no wasted resistance, no need to chase. Eyes never restless, hands never rushed. Power moves subtle, not loud, not crushed. Short riff variation, bass climbs slightly, drums remain tight. Room shift when I enter, not from noise, from control. No need for display when you're on a roll. I don't announce pressure, I apply it flow. The calmest men in the room are the ones who know. Stillness builds tension before it explodes. Movement in silence, nothing to prove. Every decision a deliberate move. Movement in silence, measured and clean. A gentleman governs without being seen. Blues-led, soul-sustained bands, space between notes, bass heavy and grounded, drums steady, no flashy fills. No sparks in my posture, no cracks in my tone. What I decide once is already stone. Respected and shouted, it settles like weight. You feel it before you recognize fate. Drums drop, drums drop, drums drop, drums drop, drums drop. Bass pulse only, vocal low and direct. True power is quiet, it doesn't compete, it doesn't demand, it doesn't retreat. Movement in silence, movement in silence, movement in silence, movement in silence, movement in silence. Gentleman conquers without making a choice. Return and flow and turn. Final sustained chord. minor chord progression. Bass still on bar 3. Kicks soft but steady, wide space and mix. No banners in the sky, no trumpet when I rise. I don't need a witness to validate my size. I walk through enough fire to cool my own flame. Now I stand in quiet, untouched by the game. Soft melodic blues line, bass steady, minimal drums. Victory ain't loud, it doesn't celebrate. It tightens up the spine and recalibrates. I don't chase reaction, I don't crave applause. The strongest man alive are built without a cause. Calm is a surrender, it's control maintained. Strength without noise, steel without spark, light without choice, flame in the dark. Strength without noise, nothing to prove. A gentleman stands Bass locks in bar 3, kick steady, snare tight, subtle room verb. No rush in my stride, no doubt in my frame. I don't need to hide behind a borrowed name. Boots hit the floor like I've been here before. I don't ask for the door, I walk through. You can see it in the eyes, you can feel it in the room. Walk like you mean it, stand like you own it. No need to scream it, just let them know it. Walk like you mean it, steady and clean. A gentleman moves like a king unseen. They posture for attention, they chase a louder sound, but calm is the tension that turns the air around. I don't flex for reaction, I don't lean for applause. I move with intention, not ego or cause. The confidence isn't taught, it's earned in the dark. Walk like you mean it, no fragile pride, no need to rehearse it, just let it ride. Walk like you mean it, grounded and sure, the quietest presence endure. It's not in the volume, it's not in the pose, it's built in the moment. Nobody knows it. Walk like you mean it, no fear in your tone, no need to compete, just stand on your own. Like you mean it, oh, that's supreme. But gentleman walks like he's already seen. It turned the intro groove, final sustain, then fade out. Low bass drum, single note guitar, red lights for us. Little drums, first 4 bars, kick into softly at bar 5, snare rim click only. won't see me make a scene. You won't hear me loud. Shadows hold their own design. They don't beg for sight. They protect what they define. Beyond the edge of light. Muted blues riff, short slide on last bar, bass steady and heavy. Integrity ain't a speech, it's a line you never cross. It's knowing when to step away and knowing what it costs. I don't need a broadcast, what I'm built upon. If I give you my word, it's already done. In rooms where men compete, I let my silence speak. The shadow's integrity doesn't need applause. It moves with certainty and writes its own laws. No glare, no disguise, no need to pretend. A gentleman stands steady until the very end. Gritty blues led, slow delivery bands, lead 1-2 beats and silence between phrases. Drums consistent, no flashy fill. Some men need attention to validate their role. I've seen them fade to nothing when pressure takes control. I don't flex my position, I don't raise my tone. If I say I'll hold the line, it's already stone. Drop dumps, lace pulse only, guitar clean and sparse. Respect is never claimed, it's felt before it's named. You don't measure real strength by how it's displayed. Woo! blues riff, kick snared and immediately bass thick and forward, no feels, steady pulse. I don't waste a breath on things I won't defend. I don't make threats, I just bring things to an end. You talk in circles, I walk in line, every step deliberate, every move by design. Short aggressive riff, snare accent on fourth bar, tight stop before next verse. No speeches in my pocket, no slogans in my hand. If I say it once, you understand. I've seen loud men crumble when pressure bends the air. I don't need to rumble, my presence is enough in there. You measure strength in volume, I measure it in weight. A man of few words needs nothing to prove, no echo in the room, just decisive moves. A man of few words, don't bargain with doubt. If the line gets crossed, he closes it out. Dropping bass groove, blues lit into sharp bends, short phrases, no shredding, hard stops, bits weight licks. You won't see emotion spill across my face. I don't chase promotion, I command my space. There's steel behind my quiet, there's fire behind control. You can test the silence, but you won't shake a bass pulse only, vocal half spoken. Not every lion roars, not every blade is shown. Some men don't announce the war, they just take the throne. A man of few words doesn't need the crowd when he makes a move. It lives loud. distorted blues riff. Kick drum fills immediately, bass follows root notes. Snare dry and tight, no fills. Still water's never warm, it don't announce the tide. You won't see the pressure build, you won't know what's inside. Calming hesitation, it's control refined. I don't break my posture, I don't waste my time. Slightly more forward, short drum fill into next verse. Line doesn't bend for noise, it bends for heat and strain. I walk through enough fire to know the shape of pain. No shaking in my stance, no tremor in my hand. If I say I hold the line, you know exactly where I stand. Pressure builds in silence, strength is never loud. Skin waters, iron heart, calm outside, steel beneath. Tear it down, I won't depart. I don't fold, I don't retreat. No panic in my breath, no fear behind my eyes. You can't test the depth, but you won't survive the with grit, long sustained bands. Pause after each phrase, drawn steady, no flash, it fills. I've seen men speaking thunder fall apart in rain. I've seen quiet men endure, built through every strain. Surface doesn't tell you what the core contains. You mistake my silence for lack of flame. Drop drugs, bass and light, guitar. That's the silence lead. Turn the intro riff, final chord hit, hard stop.